When you see that it is a Frogman, you know it is going to be good. Today I'll talk about the GWF-D1000 Frogman Master of the G-Shock Dive Timer Watch with solar powered wave setter, time calibrations and triple sensor being compass, thermometer and depth meter. 3 important things while diving. Now, I'm not a diver, so I have no idea what a dive timer is or a dive computer is, but I'm pretty sure this is a dive timer and not a dive computer. But still, you're gonna need to look it up, okay? So from this divein.com, a dive computer often looks very similar to a watch, okay? This got it covered. It automatically tracks the diver's time and depth on each dive. The real-time information helps to ensure you don't dive too long or go any deeper than will be safe based on the diving you've previously done that day. So this watch got everything covered. It has ascent, descent, alert if you go deeper. It has the dive timer, so you got that covered as well. Plus it also have resurfacing timer and log data register in the watch. So according to this description, technically this Frogman is a dive computer, but it is missing a few key points. Number one, it didn't have any Bluetooth or any form of pairing method, meaning you cannot pair this or register this to a safety instrument just in case you use those. Number two, this watch didn't have any connection or port to connect to the oxygen tank, so you cannot check the oxygen level with this G-Shock watch in particular. And number three is the fact that you cannot reprogram the timer. It only works for professional timer, if I'm not mistaken. Basically the safest kind of diving activities, not free diving. So there's that. So 3 things that this watch cannot do that a dive computer could. The rest is pretty much the same. Okay, let's have a closer look at the functions real quick, even though I already done a video on this. First and foremost, you'll have your date and time. You'll have your log data from your dive timer mode, and then you have your recall. This is timestamps and compass reading, just in case you already started in here. You have a stopwatch, countdown timer, 5 alarm with snooze. You have your world time, temperature mode for water temperature reading and such, tide data. So see, it's ocean related, so you need tide data, right? Next, you have radio control for accurate timekeeping every single day to improvise on the lacking of having Bluetooth functions in here. And back to home time. Other than that, you have compass feature. You could use this regularly or in the dive timer mode, and LED backlighting with auto light and afterglow settings. So you just need to tilt your wrist while you're diving and it will glow and show you all the informations. Now in dive timer mode, press this button and hold it. It is the safest part of the watch, so you cannot accidentally exit this mode actually, which is good. And this dive timer mode will only work automatically after the sensor detects presence of water, seawater to be exact. You could use this on a swimming pool, but the measurement won't be as accurate because the density is different. But if you want to know details on how this dive timer perform, I would recommend you to check Mr. Rangeman. He already done a brilliant video demonstrating how this feature work. A really genius video actually, a really simple but really genius video, which I highly recommend you to check, where he demonstrate how the surface timer work, how the depth meter work, how the timekeeping work. So check his video out, link will be available down in the description box. In this video I'm just gonna cover some of my thoughts and opinion on the design of this watch in general. So speaking of the watch design, I looked it up online again. According to the same website, what is the best dive computer out there? So according to this website, the Suunto D5, a good looking watch, remind me of the Garmin series, pretty cool. The sheer water Taric will also an affordable options, cheaper than this. Aqualung i300, the Suunto D4i on Oceanic Geo 4.0, all of which are great watch. But notice that they all looks the same. They are slick, they are good looking, but they all look boring to me, to my kind of taste. So I still think that this GWF-D1000 is the best looking dive timer or a dive computer in the market, especially at its price point. I mean, this thing will cost you over than 1,000 bucks brand new for the JDM version. If you get the US version, normally it will cost you around 900 bucks, pretty much the same price as the real Suunto D5 dive computer, which could do much more things. But that is only in brand new. Okay, if you buy this thing in used condition, the price is a lot cheaper. Mine Check this out. I buy mine in used conditions. You could even see the scratch on the watch bezel, the condition of the watch band. So many used marks. Even on this side of the watch band, you could see the watch buckle, stainless steel buckle. There's a lot of scratch on it. There's a lot of scratch on this stainless steel keeper, and yeah, everything is already badly abused. At only 400 bucks. Think about it. At 400 bucks, there's literally nothing, no dive timer, no dive computer that is good as this model over here, with all these feature sets combined, at least. Okay, this one has sapphire crystal, so it is tough. Some people complain that it might be a little bit brittle, but sure, just be careful while you're diving and you're pretty much good to go. And because it has sapphire, even when there's a lot of scratch all around, this part is still looking good. Even the back has a diamond-like carbon coating, which is somewhat still scratch resistance, meaning all you need to do is just swap the band and bezel, and then you're good to go. And you're still not ending up paying a premium price even after swapping the parts, meaning buying them in used condition is still a good deal, considering that this is a G-Shock. This thing were made to last 10 to 20 years, unlike dive computer, which are surely not built that way. Meaning, even if you buy this watch in used condition, you could rest assured that it will be reliable. Even the maintenance fees, just in case you are worried, you could send it away to Casio to get it serviced, which gonna cost you around 3,000 yen only, 30 bucks. So it's still pretty affordable things, since this is made to last. So right away, even in used condition, again, the reliability is there. For me, who have never been diving before, I have no idea what's down there. So I want something secure. I want something that could I could rely on, just in case something bad happened, just in case I got lost down there. At least I have the compass to work with, just in case. But like I said, if I'm a casual diver, I probably have a dive instructor alongside with me while I'm going with my dive. So it's not really a big deal, which means this watch could pretty much do it for most people. If you're a professional, this watch could do it because all of the extra information is already in your head. But if you're a casual diver, you got your dive instructor alongside, this watch could do it for you. So there you go. This watch fits for everyone, something that most dive computer cannot, because the look of them just not for everyday use even. So for me, I didn't go diving, but I still could pull this off as a daily diver. Sorry, as a daily driver, because it looks cool. The design looks like any other G-Shock, except it is tougher. One big problem though is the watch band. It is proprietary to this model only, meaning you cannot change that if you found it to be uncomfortable, and there's that. You cannot change that anymore. But keep in mind, even when you buy this watch used, even if you end up not liking this, you could always easily sell it back because it is so popular, and gain huge portion of your money back, and go ahead, go buy yourself another dive computer if you wanted to. So those are the good things, the plus sides of having a G-Shock dive timer Frogman for this full digital version. I'm not sure about the analog ones though. I'm gonna need to pick those up first for review, which will be soon.